hopefully if more people filter in, they'll just be able to join right along. So let's start standing in our Tadasana. We're going to go over our alignment. So you want your feet under your hips, maybe a little wider, whatever's really comfortable for you. Bend those knees just very slightly, but make sure they're going over those toes. All right, not out, not in, directly over those toes. Shoulders down and back, arms at the side, nice, strong, active arms. You don't have to squeeze those elbows either to activate all those muscles. So go ahead and take a minute. Think about what that means. Feel your biceps, feel your triceps, feel the forearms, the hands. Activate everything. Now think about the center here, your abdominal muscles. Tightening those abdominal muscles, holding those core muscles, all of them in, active, engaged. Now to our shoulders. Shoulders pressing down and back like we're squeezing a pencil between those shoulder blades. And at the same time, while we're doing this action with the shoulders, we're thinking about bringing the ribs in, contracting the front body as the shoulders are coming down and back. Just makes you feel strong, going through it, activating it. Now down to your legs. Think about those inner thighs. Squeezing these glute muscles. So you're squeezing this way in, but then at the same time, you're activating, do the glutes, and then you're squeezing those inner thighs. So you're coming in this way too. So you're counteracting. Deep breath in. Feel those calf muscles and your feet, the whole foot, all 10 toes pressing into the ground, finding that stability, that stabilization, that foundation. Think about being a tree, your roots growing down through your feet into the ground. Or you can think about the foundation of a house, pouring that cement into the ground to maintain and stabilize your body. Deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's get started. We're going to start in a nice, easy standing position. Start in your Tadasana like we just were. So go ahead, take a minute. Find that pose. We're going to do some explosive breathing. So on our inhale, we're going to reach up. Active fingers, active arms. On our exhale, bringing it into a ball. Blowing it out nice and long, big, heavy breath. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Rounding that spine. Inhale up. Opening that chest. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Shake it out. Opposite hand is foot coming forward. Now let's find our Tadasana. At the front of our mat, top of your mat, short, facing a short edge. Same pose, same strong, active body. Deep breath in. find that activation all through your body. Exhale. And inhale, bend those knees slightly, reaching up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, melting all the way down. Inhale, find your forward fold. Walk it out if you need to, moving it around. Exhale, release. Inhale up to your half fold. If you need to, you can support your weight of your body with your hands on your thighs. Exhale, release. Ragdoll, bending those knees generously. Next inhale, sweeping the hands up. All the way up, reach, 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 reach. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Again, inhale, reach. Letting that chest open with that inhale, exhale, melting all the way down. Find some movement, whatever feels good for you. Inhale, lengthening through that spine and your forward fold. Exhale, releasing. And inhale, half fold. Long through that spine. Exhale, fully release. Inhale, sweeping the hands up, up, up. Reaching. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, melt all the way down. Find your forward fold. Inhale, extending through that spine. Again, bend those knees if you need to, that's fine. Find that long, lengthened spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, half fold. Again, long spine, reaching opposite directions with the crown of the head and the fingertips and the tailbone. Exhale, release. Go ahead, find your elbows, opposite hand as elbow. Find a little movement, a little swinging motion. Bending, straightening the legs, finding what feels good for you and your body. When you're ready, finding the weight of your body in your hands. Moving the weight of your body to your left foot. We're going to bring the right foot back, coming to a lunge or runner's pose. Hands are pressing one on each side of the foot or both on the inside of the foot, but if this is where you are, make sure that knee is pressing into that shoulder blade. Find your long, lengthened spine here. If you need to, bring that knee down. Find your pose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing that knee down if you haven't already. Finding the weight of your body in your right hand now. Going for a twist. Lifting that left arm up. Up, up. Now, if it's in your practice, if you want to extend, lifting that right leg, please go ahead, that right knee, go ahead and do that. Find your good, optimal pose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath here. And exhale. Stay where you are. Find your stretch, your pose. One more full breath here. Squeezing that left knee into the body if you're in your runner's pose, quad stretch. And releasing that foot. So if you're on the ground, coming back up, coming back to your runner's pose. Finding your position. Deep inhale here. Let's try to lift the weight up off of the fingertips just a little bit and come back down, exhale. One more, lifting up just a little bit, coming back down on your exhale. Now we're going to do that one more time. I want you to focus on this left hip. Make sure it stays back. Don't let it come forward as you bring your body up, because that's what I was doing. Here we go, inhale. Lifting those fingertips up and coming back down. Good. From here, find the weight of your body in your palms, bringing your left foot back. Walk it out. Find your downward facing dog. Bend those knees if you need to. Lift those heels if you need to. Make sure that pelvis is facing out and up. Diagonal, pointing out and up. Find your pose. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, looking at our hands. Exhale, walking, stepping, jumping the feet forward. Find your forward fold. Walk it out. Find your good pose. Breathing deep inhale, extending through that spine. And exhale, relaxing over. Rolling up nice and slow through the vertebrae, each and every one in your spine. Here we go. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, melting. Inhale, long, extended spine in your forward fold. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, extend through that spine again. Exhale, release. This time we're putting the weight of our body in our right foot. We're bringing our left foot back. Back, back, back. Coming to your lunge. Bring that knee down if you need to. That's fine. Find your pose. Again, one hand on each side of the knee or both on the inside. But if you're here with the hands on the inside, we're hugging this knee into the shoulder. This knee here, hugging into the body. Find your pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bringing that knee down. If you want, we're going into our twist. Finding the weight of the body and the left hand this time, reaching the right hand to the sky. Still hugging this right knee into the body here. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now bringing that knee down. Reaching back to grab that Left foot, find your quad stretch. If you need to, again, bringing the butt down to the ground. That left knee is bent. Walking down nice and slow, finding your stretch here. Find your stretch, breathing there. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hugging that right knee into the body. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Releasing that back leg. Finding your runner's pose again. Still, if you want that knee down, that's fine. Find your position. Inhale. Exhale. And if you can, if it's in your practice, on your next inhale, we're going to lift those hands or come to right to the fingertips. And exhale down. Again, inhale, coming to the fingertips or all the way up. Exhale down. Concentrate on this hip. Keep this hip back. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Very nice. Very good. Finding the weight of the body in the hands. Bringing that right foot back. Walking it out. Finding your downward facing dog. Breathing deeply as you find your pose. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Pressing all 10 toes, all 10 fingers into the ground. Inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, we're going to extend that right leg on our inhale and bringing it into the body towards the nose on the exhale. Inhale, extending that right leg. Doesn't have to be high. Find wherever your comfortable motion is. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach. Reach with those toes. Exhale, knee to the nose. One more. Inhale, reach, reach, reach with those toes. Exhale, knee to the nose. Good. Bringing it back down, walking it out. Find your downward facing dog. Next, we're going to do the left side. Left leg. Here we go. Inhale. Reaching with the left leg. If you need to, you can come down to a tabletop too. I forgot to say that. I'm sorry. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, extending that leg. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, extending that leg. Exhale, knee to the nose. One more. Reaching with those toes. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, knee to the nose. Good. Coming back to your downward facing dog. Walking it out. We'll do a nice little vinyasa real quick. If you want to come down to the knees, do a little cat-cow or come down into a cobra or upward facing dog, or just back in your child's pose. Whatever feels good for your body right now. Find that movement. Find that stretch. When you're ready, tucking those toes. We're coming back to standing. So I'm going to go through my downward facing dog. You can just walk your feet up or walk your hands back. If you're with me, inhale, looking at the hands. Exhale, walking, stepping, jumping the feet forward. Walking it out. And you can roll it nice and slow if you want. I'm going to sweep my arms up to standing. Bringing my hands to heart center. Good. Shake it out a little bit. From here, we're going to come into our warrior one. Make sure, please, that if you want some water, take a drink. Drink some water. Take a break. If you need to, find your practice. Because wherever you are is where you need to be. So I'm coming here. I'm going to come into my warrior one. I have my left foot forward, facing the short edge of the mat. My back foot, if you want to come into a high lunge, your toes are facing the short edge of the mat, otherwise at a 45-degree angle. But our aim here is to keep our hips pressing forward, torso facing the short edge of the mat in front. Find your pose. When you're ready, reaching those hands up. I want you to think about engaging that back foot. The whole back side of the foot, the outside of the foot, pressing into the mat. Inhale here. And exhale, make a beach ball, opening that chest. Inhale, reaching up. Focus on that core. Exhale, beach ball. One more. Inhale, reach strong, active arms. Exhale, beach ball. Good. Reaching the arms up. Now we're going to open them out. So I'm shifting my back foot. So my toes are facing the long edge of the mat now. Front foot still facing the short edge of the mat, coming into my warrior two. Optimal alignment, heel with the arch of the back foot. But again, find your balance wherever your legs are. As long as your body is in alignment and it feels good, you're great. Reaching your arms up when you're ready. Bending in that front leg. Make sure you can peek down and see that big toe. Shoulders down and back. Breathing here. Inhale. Looking over that middle finger. Exhale. Inhale. Again, focus on that back foot. Make sure that back edge of the foot and the inside edge of the foot are pressing into the ground. Exhale. One more full breath here. All right, it's going to hurt a little on that front thigh, but it's okay. We're coming to our peaceful warrior. Bring that back hand to that thigh, reaching over. Over. So the torso here is still facing the long edge of the mat. Finding our good, peaceful warrior. Just make sure you're not putting any weight on your knee. Here, or reaching down here, even on your waist here, or on the small of your back. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more full breath here, because I was talking a lot. I know those thighs are burning. Here we go. Reach, reach, reach with those fingers. And now coming into our extended side angle. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Here we go. Resting the forearm, left forearm on the left thigh. You can bring this right arm straight up or down and up over the head. Find your pose. Twisting, opening that chest towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Reaching with the pinky, that right pinky, on this top hand towards the ground. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more. You got this. But if you don't come out, that's fine. It's all good. Here we go. Inhale, extending in that front leg. Now, reaching those arms out to the side. We're going to come forward, reaching forward with the body, all the way down, coming to our triangle pose. Again, the body is still open towards the long edge of the mat here. One hand straight up, the other hand down. If you need to, find that support on your thigh, that's fine. Inhale here. Focus is up towards the top hand. Exhale. Inhale, active, strong body. Exhale. Focus on that back foot. Remember, pressing the whole foot into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Reaching, 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 reaching all the way up. Turning that left toe to face the long edge of the mat. So now we're in a really wide stance. Reach those arms up. Star pose. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus the arms, bringing the elbows, the shoulder blades together in the back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, good. Inhale, reach. This time we're coming down, forward fold, reaching long with the fingertips all the way down. Good, find a comfortable stretch here. Bend those knees if you need to. You can bring those feet in a little bit. Walk the hands back. Find them on your thighs, whatever is good for you. Deep inhale, 3 breaths. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Pressing that chest forward or towards the ground or towards the back, wherever it's facing. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Walking those hands up, bringing those heels in so your feet are at about a 45-degree angle. Go ahead and work those feet out just a little bit if you need to. Bending those knees generously. Walking back, bringing the hands up to the thighs. Have a nice shoulder stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, switch. One more. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Good. Coming to our goddess pose. Find your position. If you need to, you can maintain your balance, supporting your body with your arms on your thighs. Otherwise, hands to heart center or wherever your goddess is. Inhale here. And exhale. Sink a little lower if you can. Shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale. Sinking just a little lower. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. Find that goddess. And inhale. Extending through those arms and legs. Exhale, releasing. Good. Move it around just a little bit. We're coming to the other side. Now my right foot, toes facing the short edge of the mat. Left foot, if you have your high lunge for your warrior one, toes also facing the short edge of the mat. Otherwise, you can turn them to a 45-degree angle. That's where I am. No shame in that game. Find your pose. Wherever you are is where you should be. Hips, torso facing the short edge of the mat. When you're ready, reaching up through those arms. Find your pose. Strong, active pose. Oopsie, I just had to fix mine. Make sure that back edge of the foot, the outside edge of the left foot is pressing into the mat. The inside edge of the foot pressing into the mat. Inhale here, beach ball. Open the chest. Exhale, reach. Reach, reach, sturdy body. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Good. From here, turning out that back foot so the toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Still staying bent into that front foot. We're coming into our warrior two now, the torso facing the long edge of the mat. Optimal alignment, heel in line with that back arch of the foot. Find your pose, arms extending out to the side. Peek down, make sure you see that big toe on that right foot. Strong, active body, make sure you're not reaching forward or back here. Try to keep the rib cage over those hips. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Focus on that back foot. The whole foot pressing into the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Peek down. Make sure you see that big toe still. Bring this back arm down to the thigh or to the small of the back. Finding your peaceful warrior. Reaching over with that front hand. Find your stretch here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath as long as it's in your practice today. Good. Reaching with those fingertips. Bringing that forearm to that front thigh. Now finding your extended side angle. Arm either straight up or reaching out here. Also, if you want, if this is in your practice, you can bring that hand down there. Whew. Not in my practice today. Find your extended side angle. Breathing here. Exhale. Deep inhale, opening that chest to the sky. Rotating that left arm down towards the body. Pinky coming down to the ground. One more full breath here. Good. Inhale, extending that front leg. Bringing the arms to the side. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Forward with those fingers. Bringing that hand down. Coming to our triangle pose. Again, that torso is still facing the long edge of the mat. Open here. If it's in your practice, bringing your focus to the top hand. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Remember that back foot. The whole foot pressing into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Reaching with that front hand. Coming all the way up. Turning those toes. Whew. Face the long edge of the mat. Let's go ahead and take a nice stretch again. Reaching up, 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 up. Inhale. And exhale, reaching those hands forward, flat back, all the way down. Good. Find your stretch. Move those hips around. You bend one knee and then the other. Find what feels good for your body. Yes. And when you're ready, bending those knees generously. Take your time though, take your time if you're still stretching. But when you're ready, bending those knees generously, rolling up. Go ahead and grab a drink of water. We're going to do some standing balancing poses now. And I'm going to try to remember to give you all the variations. So, just before we get started, we're going to do a, come on, Selena, figure four. We're going to make a four with our legs. But if you'd like to, if you'd rather, you can just do a tree pose. Actually, let's start there. We're going to do a tree pose. So, find your Tadasana, that strong, active pose that we were talking about, always working on. Shoulders down and back. Engaging the abdominals and the rib cage forward. Those glutes squeezing back, inner thighs squeezing forward. Find that strong, active pose. Deep inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, find the weight of your body in your left foot. Remember, don't let this hip sink in. Stay nice and tall through this side body. We're bringing the right knee up. just like this. So find your balance. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Concentrating on that standing leg. Reaching your roots down into the ground. Nice. Now, you can either bring your foot down and back up to your tree, or go straight to your tree pose. It's either here, ball of the foot pressing into the ground, heel on the ankle, here on the calf muscle just under the knee, or up here on the thigh above the knee. Find your tree. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale. Concentrate on your alignment. Inhale and exhale. Keep those hips in line with each other. Rib cage in. Inhale, grow your branches if you want. Otherwise, you stay where you are. Exhale. One more full breath here if you got it. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, release. Nice, good. Shake it out, move it around. Work out that left ankle. I'm so proud I just did that. Okay, so now, find your Tadasana. Probably won't be so lucky on the other side, but we'll see. We'll see, I got this. Been working hard, it just goes to show. Even with big balance issues, you can find your peace. Here we go. On your inhale, bringing the weight of the body into the right foot now, bringing that left knee up into the air. Nice, easy balance. Exhale. Find that placement. Those hips in line with each other. Inhale. And exhale. Good. When you're ready, coming into your tree pose. Again, ball of the foot, heel on the ankle. Ball of the foot pressing into the floor, heel on the ankle. Here at your calf or up on your thigh and your inner thigh. Never on your knee. Find your balance. Find your tree. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Focus on that alignment. Make sure those hips are in line with each other. If you want, grow your branches out. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath here. And inhale, release. Good. Move it all around. Work out that right ankle. Woo! Because we're going to do another one-legged balance. And then don't worry, we'll stretch. We'll stretch everything out. All right. So again, finding your Tadasana. And whatever leg you were not just doing, we're going to bring, I can't remember, I think my right foot. So you're bringing your ankle, your right ankle, up to the thigh, bending into that standing leg. If this is your pose, that's fabulous. If you want to try, so find it, take your time, feel it out. If you'd like to try an arm balance, you can bring those palms down to the floor, and you can work on bringing your weight forward into the hands. It's definitely not in my practice, but if you want to find this balance here, that's great. Or you can come all the way down, and if you can, bringing your hands to heart center, wherever your balance is. Whew. Yeah, not in my practice, but that is an option. If you are there, please find your pose. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping those shoulders down and back. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath here if you got it. Good. Inhale, extending that standing leg, coming out of it. Shake those legs out. Woo, that was a tough one. So this is a new one for me, which is funny because I do it in my aqua aerobics. We do it in the water, but it's a lot easier in the water. All right. Find your Tadasana. Here we go. Bringing the left ankle this time to the right thigh. Bending into that right leg. Finding your pose. Again, if you want to bring the hands forward for the balance here, that's great. It's a deep hip stretch. If you want to bring the balance onto the hands, that's fine, or all the way down on the ball of the foot. Find your pose. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, shoulders down and back. And exhale. One more full breath. You got this. Inhale. Ooh, I don't got this. Exhale. And inhale, extending in that standing leg. Exhale, shaking it out. Woo, y'all are doing great. All right, one more. One more balancing one-legged pose. We're gonna do hand to big toe. So find your Tadasana. Strong mountain pose. When you're ready, bringing that right foot up, bringing the knee up like we did before. If this is your pose, that's great. If you can grab that big toe with the index and pointer finger, that's fabulous. This is fine here too. If you can, extend that leg forward. Find your pose. Find your balance. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Make sure those hips are in line with each other. Exhale. Shoulders down and back. One more full breath. Good. Inhale, release. Woo, shake it out, move it around. Y'all are doing awesome. Tadasana. Find your strong, active pose. We're going with the left knee up this time. Inhale. Exhale. This is your pose. That's great. Inhale, grabbing with the index and pointer finger on that big toe. Exhale. Find your pose. If it's here, that's fine. If you can extend that leg, extend it out. Make sure those hips are in line. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath. We got this. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Release. Good. Move those hips all around. Work those ankles out. Whew. All right, before we go to the ground to stretch, we're going to do something silly and goofy, but I love it. I do yoga with Adrienne. She is fabulous, and she's in Austin. Okay, so just find your Tadasana, strong mountain pose. Now, from here, we're going to bend one knee and then the other. Opposite, one knee, then the other. Then you're going to kind of let your body swing and sway. And if you feel goofy, that's okay, because you're not in front of everybody right now. I am. All right, let those arms swing a little more. Make sure you're bending those knees. You can start lifting those heels if you want to. If you want to change it up and do some hips in there, just a little movement, moving those arms all around. If you're just going side to side, that's freaking awesome too. Find it, find your movement, your happy dance. Woo. All right, coming back, nice and easy. Bring yourself back. Back to your strong, active Tadasana. Deep breath in and exhale. Very nice. Good. Coming down to the ground. Nice and easy. Take your time. When you're ready, you can use your hands to walk yourself back, coming all the way back. Your knees can stay bent. Find your nice, relaxed, meditative position. And when you're ready, extending that right leg, point, flex, move it around, circles, go the other way. All right, on our inhale, we're here extending through those toes. On our exhale, we're flexing the foot and bending the knee into the body. Inhale, extend. Good. Exhale, bend. Find your stretch. If you want to pull it, a little further, just don't pull too hard. We don't want to tear or hurt anything. Exhale, bend. Just find your stretch, whatever's comfortable for your body. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Now, bringing it out to the side. Inhale, extend. So your leg is just out to the side now. This left knee can counteract a little bit, but don't let it just fall open. Keep that foot pressing into the floor. Keep that left hip pressing into the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, bend. Opening that hip up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Bring that knee closer to the ground. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Good. Now, bringing that foot back up to the center and bending that knee, bringing it out to the side, bringing that right ankle to the left knee. If this is your stretch, enjoy that. Maybe you can bring the foot just a little closer, the left foot a little closer to the butt. Otherwise, lift that left leg, interlace those fingers behind that thigh. Find your hip stretch here. Or, if you can take it further, extending that left leg, grabbing around your calf or your ankle. Find your stretch. Just make sure that this right knee is still pressing out, not coming in. Out. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bringing that left foot back down to the mat. And then bringing this right foot down to the ground. Right foot, left leg, down to the ground. From here, make sure you have both shoulder blades on the ground, reaching out with the palms facing down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath. Good. If you need to, help that left leg back up with your hand, extending that right leg. Bringing it down. Now the left leg. Extend, point flex. Move that foot around. On your inhale, extending, finding your stretch. Exhale, bending. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Good. Now bringing it out to the side. So nice and easy. Again, focus on that right hip and the right foot. Make sure they're pressing into the ground. Inhale, extend, and your hand doesn't need to be on your heel. It can be wherever. You can even use it here for extra support. Exhale, bend. So find your stretch, your practice. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Opening that hip up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Good. Now extending the leg up, straight. Again, find your hips in line with each other. Bringing that left ankle to that right knee. If this is your stretch, enjoy that. If you need to, lift that right leg. Interlace the fingers behind the thigh or extending that leg. Make sure, again, that your left knee is staying out, not coming into the body, pressing out. Find that stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more deep inhale and exhale. Good. Bringing that right foot back down to the mat. And from here, bringing the left foot, right leg down to the ground. So that left hip is coming up, but that's okay. We have a little axial twist going on. And the spine, shoulder blades though, pressing into the ground. Palms of the hands pressing into the ground. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath here. When you're ready, helping that right leg back into the air if you need to, that knee, extending the left leg, bringing it down. From here, reaching your toes and fingertips in opposite directions. It's okay if that lower back comes off the ground. Arch that spine, reach long. Bring those knees in, move them side to side. Find your stretch. Find what feels good for your body. And when you're ready, rolling on to one side or the other. Find a comfortable, nice fetal position. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, rolling onto that stomach. Making a diamond with your hands, placing your forehead in that diamond. Breathing here. Find your alignment. Reaching those shoulders down and back. Pressing the pelvis, the rib cage, the thighs, the knees, the tops of the feet, and your hands into the ground. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Real quick before we sit up, I want you to scan your body. Start at the top of your head, work your way down through your neck, your shoulders, your arms, down through the torso, your abdominal muscles, down to the hips and the glutes, down through your inner thighs, your outer thighs, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, through your knees, down into your calves, across your shins, through your ankles, and reaching into your feet from your heels all the way up over those arches to your toes. If you felt or found any tension or tightness, breathe into it. Inhale and exhale, letting it release. Again, inhale, breathing into any tension or tightness that you might have. And exhale, releasing it, letting it go. One more deep breath in. And exhale. When you're ready, finding the weight of your body into your palms, pushing up, back, coming to a nice, easy seated position, whatever is comfortable for you and for your body. I know that was a little long. I apologize for anyone who's still with me. I hope you enjoyed the class. Remember, your yoga is yours. So if you're done with a pose, find a resting pose and wait until you're ready to rejoin the class. We're going to take a nice, easy, deep breath in, bringing the palms up and together. Exhale.